Welcome back to another episode of the Wise Mindset Guy podcast. I'm your host, Nat Plastino, and today we're diving into this powerful mantra that I created. It's called Perfect, You Learned. Now, I'll explain mantra. Like, maybe not have heard the word mantra, but mantra is kind of like a statement, an affirmation that you give yourself to be positive in life and so forth. So now, life is kind of full of ups and downs. And sometimes things don't go as planned. But what if we could shift our perspective and see every setback as an opportunity for growth? Let's explore that today together. We often find ourselves dwelling on mistakes or, unfortunate events that have happened. But what if we reframed those moments? Picture this. You face a challenging situation. You have challenging situations all the time in your life. Things go south, things go wrong, right? And instead of beating yourself up and accusing yourself of being lazy or stupid or anything like that, you say yourself this powerful 3 words. Perfect, you learned. It's a mindset shift that can turn adversity into a valuable lesson. Today we'll kind of delve into 3 kind of life stories or examples that embody this mantra, right? Our first example would revolve around overcoming failure in the professional realm, right? Imagine working on a project. Let's imagine you're a professional working in a corporation and you're working on a project for months, only to have it just completely fall apart in front of you. In most cases, we're just going to be completely defeated. But instead of wallowing in defeat, we can embrace the idea that through this setback, we've actually gained insights to what that will shape future success, making it better and being better at what we're doing every day and going forward. So basically, perfect, you learned. Next idea would be like in personal relationships. We've all experienced heartbreak or misunderstandings, especially misunderstandings. I've seen it many times. But instead of viewing these moments as defeats, saying that we're not good to be in relationships, that we're just everything is always failure, that we always can't catch a break, right? We have to see them as really opportunities for self-discovery and growth. Once again, perfect, you learned. And then our third example, I would say, is when it comes to health challenges. Life really throws curveballs, and health issues can be some of the toughest. We have these kind of things happen to us all the time. We don't know how our health is going to be in the future. It could be just going great at one point, and then all of a sudden we get terrible news. By adopting the mantra I'm giving you, perfect, you learned, kind of empowering this mentality, we can empower yourself to face these challenges head on. We can recognize the strength and resilience gained through the experience. Now, I know you may think that when you hear these words, perfect, you learned, you may think it seems a little bit mean, a little bit of judgment maybe. But it's a powerful mantra because we're actually giving you the idea to go forward and learn your lesson and not do it again. It's kind of like when you learn how to ride a bike. If you learn how to ride a bike. If you are learning to ride a bike and obviously when you first learned, you fell down quite a few times. I know I did. I had my siblings do the same thing when I teach them how to ride a bike and so forth. We fall down all the time. We can just say, well, I don't want to learn how to ride a bike anymore. I give up, right? We can say that as if we want to, if we don't want to ride anymore. But if you actually get up again and you keep trying, eventually you will learn. So that's the idea behind this mantra is that, okay, perfect. You fell down, get up, try again, and you'll eventually succeed. Now let's bring it back to you, really the listener, right? You take this moment to reflect on a recent setback or a challenge you have faced in your life? What can you learn from it? How can you apply this mantra, perfect you learned, to kind of your own life? As we wrap up today's episode, remember that life's imperfections are really part of the journey. Embrace these lessons, celebrate the growth, and cultivate a mindset that sees setbacks not as failures, but as a stepping stone toward a better version of yourself. Thank you for joining us today on the Wise Mindset Guy podcast. I'm Matt Plastino, encouraging you to say, whenever you can, perfect, you learned, with every twist and turn. Until next time, keep learning and growing. Bye for now.